Okay, we're live. Hey guys, this is Bobby Clue with the Somerset-Pulaski County Chamber of Commerce, back at it again for another one of our virtual ribbon cuttings. So today we are out and about in MedPark West. I'm with the Dungans. I'm with Weston and Jody Dungan, and they are pharmacists at Advanced Care Pharmacy. Did I say it all right?
You did great.
Okay, so thank you all, first of all, for letting us come out today and learn a little bit more about your pharmacy. So we're in MedPark. We always like to give people a frame of reference on where we're at. So if you are coming into MedPark West, so that's off, what's the road right out here? Hale Knob,
yes.
Right across from the jail. Nobody knows where the jail is though, so that's okay. But Hale Knob, you turn into MedPark Medical Complex. It's right on your right-hand side. There's a giant sign that says pharmacy.
Yes.
It's beautiful colors out front, the aqua. So tell us a little bit about how you ended up, first of all, placing your pharmacy in Somerset, Kentucky. Are you all from here originally?
So, I'll take that one. So, yeah, I grew up here, graduated from Southwestern, ended up going to Bowling Green to Western Kentucky for undergraduate, and then went to Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama for pharmacy school.
That's where I come in.
That's where John comes in.
It was a pharmacy love story.
Okay.
Yeah, so we met each other in pharmacy school, and once we both finished school, we got married. And
Probably happens more than you'd think. You know, you're spending a lot of time, you know, together. You're studying. You know, you're in the same profession. You know,
That's
I mean,
right. Yes.
that's great. So you wanted to come back home, I'm assuming,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you talked her into
Yes.
moving back to Somerset.
Yes, talked her
I have a
into
story
moving
like
back.
that too. I
Absolutely.
imported my wife here as well. So you're over here in MedPark. You guys have just opened up in the last.
We opened up in October, kind of the
Okay.
middle of October.
Sure.
We did
So
kind of
about
a
3
soft
months.
opening. Yeah.
Great. So tell us a little bit about the pharmacy and maybe some of the specialties that you all offer. What we talked earlier a little bit, a lot of pharmacies. So what makes you guys special?
So we do a lot of different things. Some of the same things that other pharmacies do, the retail prescriptions, but we do a lot of other things. We have compliance packaging. We do COVID testing right now. Compounding is a big thing, so we're doing non-sterile and sterile compounding.
What does that mean? I hear that word a lot, compounding. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's basically where we're a lot of times making things kind of from scratch. So there could be a back order situation. There could be a drug that somebody needs that's not commercially available. So in those instances, we're basically making, starting from raw ingredients, making it up in the dosage form, whether it be a capsule, troche, cream, whatever it is that the patient
Okay.
needs. So
That's neat.
yeah.
sometimes, especially in children, they may not be able to take a pill, or may not be available in a syrup or a suspension. So that's where we can come in and and make it in a dosage form that's
Great.
better for them.
Okay. Well, you've got a real high retail area right here, I would think. You're right in the hub of, MedPark here in this medical complex. You're 90 seconds away from Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it seems like you're in a really good area to bring in a great clientele here. And I would assume that, not only the services that you provide, but just the nature of your pharmacy it's very inviting. It looks very nice, and
Thank you.
maybe you could show us a little bit of it as well, just to
Absolutely.
let everybody kind of in. The reason we do these again is that a lot of times people, they can't make it out at noon. They might have to work in a small business. Lunchtime they're still working, but. And they can't make it out, so we'll get a lot of people to watch. And then also some people just may not feel comfortable coming out in the world right now, with COVID and everything. So
Right.
This is a way for them to feel connected and also get to know your business. So yeah, if you want to show us around a little bit, we'll kind of follow you guys.
Okay, we'll go
We're going
this
this way?
direction. Yep.
So this is is our retail area. This is where we do most of the things that you would find at every pharmacy. So like your regular tablets, suspensions, things like that. This is kind of like the main hub where we fill things. We do have a drive-thru over here. It makes it fast and convenient and easy for drop off and pick up. So you can just swing through and zip right back out.
Is that the preferred method these days for people, is the drive-through?
I think so. You know, I'm a mom and I'm busy and I'm going here, going there. So anytime that there is a drive-through, yes, it is.
I feel like a dinosaur. I still like to walk in places and, you know, go to Kroger and shop and talk to people. And I think I'm in the vast minority. I think my wife, you know, she hasn't been in a store in years, because when you have kids, you don't have time for that. But I think drive-throughs are a big part of the pharmacy business these days. It seems like, because if you look at any of them, the lines are just, you know, they're full.
They can be long sometimes. Yes.
Right.
And something else that's kind of been working out for us with kind of our building and the location, curbside. So we kind of can make these two things kind of work together. So
how does that work? So if you don't want to go here and you just want to pull out up front, that you can just take stuff out to them?
Absolutely. And it's worked out with, you know, COVID testing as well. But, instead of having a backed up drive-through, try to get people, you know, if they want to wait on their prescriptions, they can pull right around.
Gotcha.
We can bring their stuff out. So we've kind of utilized that.
Great.
Quite a bit.
So you can't do the booster shots or that, but you can do the testing here. Is that right?
Vaccines.
Yes.
We do vaccines.
Oh, you can do those here as well.
Yes.
Okay.
We do vaccines. Yes. We offer all the vaccines. COVID,
okay.
Pneumonia.
So not just tests. You can do the vaccines.
We do,
okay.
yes.
Great. Well, that's good to know, because I mean that's.
And
that's
no
big.
appointment is necessary.
Great.
So people can just walk in anytime and we'll be able to take care of them.
Great. So seems like there's quite a bit of parking out here too. You wouldn't think that being here in a medical complex there'd be as much, but it looks like it's not a problem whatsoever for people to get in and out of here. And that's always one of the biggest concerns, I think, for people is ease of access.
Absolutely.
So it seems like it's very, I think a lot of people pick a pharmacy for one of a couple reasons. One is ease of access to get in and out, and two is, building a relationship with that pharmacist.
Yeah.
And I think that's something where you guys are very easy to talk to. You're you're from here. You're Southwestern. I was 96, so
yes,
I was a warrior as well. So I think it's great that you've come back and you want to establish those relationships and build on that. So again, guys, if you missed it at the very beginning, Advanced Care Pharmacy. We are over in the MedPark West Medical Complex. And basically, once you turn into MedPark, it's right over on your right. There's a sign that says pharmacy. Can't miss these guys. What am I missing? What else do we need to talk about? Do we want to look at some other things?
Maybe just extend the tour out.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
What is this? This looks like a sterile lab or something.
So compounding is kind of a big thing that we're getting into. So we do, like I said, the non-sterile compounding. We're also set up with all the new rules and regulations, kind of moving forward with hazardous compounding, so things like bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, and then also sterile compounding. So it gives us the ability to do things like injections, ophthalmics, different infusions, a number of things associated with that. So kind of all kinds of different compounding. So we're very excited about that.
Tell me a little bit about this space you have right here. So this is a sterile environment, is that?
It is. Part of it, this is kind of broken up. So this kind of first corner is our hazardous area. So this is a negative pressure room, this first area right here.
Wow.
Which is what you basically have to have for hazardous compounding.
You don't see a lot of these in other pharmacies. I don't think I've seen these. This seems pretty unique to me.
There are a lot of new guidelines coming down the pipeline, and that's kind of the biggest thing that we want to be on top of and be able to provide quality compounds and safety as well to employees that are using those ingredients. and then the sterile as well. We have full clean room suite. So this is actually a positive pressure room. The other room is a positive pressure room.
Now, what does that mean, positive pressure?
It basically, air is coming out of those rooms.
Okay.
Keep bacteria and things from going into them.
Sure.
That can contaminate, your sterile products that they've got to be sterile. They're being injected.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, this is part of the job as a pharmacist. I don't think you think about it a lot.
Yeah, this is
very
kind
neat.
of a different little place in pharmacy. So
okay.
Yep. But we're very excited about getting this
absolutely
up and going and all that.
Well, it seems like a real niche for you guys too in the pharmacy world here locally. So those are the kind of things that it's important for people to know about.
Yep.
I think it's great that they know about the services that you provide, and having that hometown feel as well. That's important too.
Right.
So that's good.
Right.
All right. Well,
I think that's about
is that about it? Well, that's good. Well, again, I want to thank you both for allowing us to come over and spend a few minutes talking with you guys. And I want to thank you for being chamber members. I know you don't have to be, and I appreciate the fact that you all are. And guys, I would appreciate something we talk about a lot. We talk about shopping local. We really talk about that a lot. Sometimes, you might have this terrible urge to get your prescriptions from out of town or somewhere like that, and that's a no-no. We want you to shop local, and we want you to support these people. These are people that you see at church and at the ball fields, and these are people that we want to support in our own hometown. So whether it's a pharmacy or a retail business or anything in between, we encourage you to help support these guys. So Advanced Care Pharmacy, again, how do people get a hold of you guys? So if somebody wants to learn more about you, do you have a website? Do you have a Facebook page? Do you have a phone number? How do we get a hold of you all?
All of the above. So you can reach us by phone at 606-676-0199, or you can, we have a website. It's ACP for Advanced Care Pharmacy, Somerset.com. So ACPSomerset.com.
Great. Well, thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. We're going to go outside now, and what we're going to do is we're going to do an in-person ribbon cutting as well. I see a bunch of people are starting to form out front there. So we're going to go do that ribbon cutting. Guys, we have more of our live ribbon cuttings coming up very soon. We have another one next Tuesday. So stay tuned. And again, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon, okay? Thanks.